Well, good day, viewers. Welcome back to Noel's Garden Tractors and Firewood. And today I got my fires on. And what else is going on? Oh, we'll have to do the weather report, so I'll have to go in here. It's just another day. No wind whatsoever. I went across to my son's place and went across the bridge, and the water was as calm as could be. So the temperature, I believe, is 2 degrees today, and it's cloudy. And whatever little bit of snow we had is gone. And what else? Oh yes, I took the truck over to my son's place there this morning, and he was able to weld it all back together. And then I got a couple of little pieces of metal and made up a couple of little braces, I guess you'd call, and welded them on just across the spot where he welded. He went around the whole pipe, so I've got 2 little braces on either side, so if it happens to break, it really can't come apart all the way. So that's fixed up. Didn't have to go to the muffler center, so that's a good thing to have a son with a hoist. Yes, sir. Anyway, so I guess what we're going to do today is show what I got for Christmas presents, just for entertainment's sake. And I had a great Christmas, and I hope all of you did too. And there is all the great YouTube channel friends. I hope they had a good Christmas and holiday too. And from what I could see from Grappy's video there, he had a great time. he had a full house there, that's for sure. Yeah, full house. So what I got, I guess, I don't know if I'll set you up on the camera holding thing, so that's about all it does. So what are we going to start at first? I guess I might as well show you these cans here, I guess. The son got some of these for himself, but he gave me 2 for me, I guess. So $4.15. Anybody ever used that product? My son kind of swears by it. I've never used it, but he seems to like it great. I guess the only thing with it is you put it on, and it's a glossy black. But if it's out in the sun for very long, it turns faded very quick, I guess. So you have to paint it, I guess, to keep it. Anyway, I don't know. But anybody get any thoughts on that stuff? I doubt if I'll ever use it. But anyway, he gave them to me, so that's what I took. And I would say he'll get them back someday. Anyhow, that's a nice little gift anyway. So you just never know. Once you start using the product, you might happen to get liking it and want to use it more. The other thing I got for Christmas was a Saker products. Now, I have a Saker electric mini chainsaw already. And I was kind of thinking after I got it, and I've used it quite a few times, I'd kind of like to have a couple of extra chains and an extra battery for it. So my son, there now, fall down. Let's try it again here. There we go. So my son wanted to get those 2 chains and a battery for me for Christmas. So he got looking up the prices of them. And what he found was it wasn't a whole lot more money to buy a kit. So this kit came with a chainsaw, which already had a chain on it. Came with gloves and safety glasses and 2 batteries and a charger and 2 chains. So what he did was he gave me the 2 chains and the battery and the case. And I put my stuff that I had in there. And the rest of the stuff that was in it, he kept. So he's got a chainsaw now too. So we're all set with this Saker stuff. So if we need to do anything, the 2 of us have chainsaws, and we got extra chains and extra battery. And he figured, oh, he gave me the case, so I'm going to give him the box that I had, that my Saker came in. That's over here. Yeah, so I'll give him that, and he can put his stuff in there, and I'll use the case, because it'll be more than likely me more so than him using it, and that way it's easier for me to throw it in and out of the truck, I suppose, is what his thought was. So that was a great Christmas gift, that. So nice to be able to buy the parts and stuff for it, and extra chains and batteries. And the new battery is a little bit bigger, but it's got the same amp hours, but it is a little bit bigger, but it fits the chainsaw I have, and my charger fits the new battery. The thing with the new battery is it's got a button on it with the little lights to kind of tell you how much charge is in it. So the original battery I got doesn't have any of that. So that's about the only difference in the batteries. That's a great little tool, that, I'm telling you. That is slick. Oh, and his came with oil too. He kept his oil. I had my oil. So there we go. That was a good gift. Kind of a 2-for-1 gift, that one. One for me, one for him. Gotta like that. Now, we'll get on to the next thing here, if we can, without ruining everything again here. All right, now we'll just kind of set you up here for a second. I'm kind of setting you up somewhere where I didn't think I was going to be setting you up. But anyway, I guess that's all right. So my son also got me this here. A bag of DeWalt goodies. I guess, can you see that? Well, you can't, I guess. Let's see if I can. There, that's a little better. All right, so Yeah, nice bag full of DeWalt goodies. So what do we have in here? So we have a charger and instructions. And then we have I guess, I don't know what you call this. This is a, see if you can see that. Yeah. I guess that's what you call a hammer drill, I suppose. Even got a light on it, I think. Oh yeah, you got a battery in it. Yeah, okay. Oh well, okay, now so I think that's a hammer drill. Variable speed, forward and backwards. 20 volt. And I would say it takes this kind of an end like that would go into it. So whatever kind of tool you have that has that end on it will fit into that hammer drill, I think that's what it's called. Alright, so put that in there, and I kind of been wanting one of them for a number of years. I won't use it much, but they are very handy. I have used them in the past at other people's places. Oh, and I got these too, yeah. So I've got the adapters to go to fit that hammer drill and put sockets on it. Got it like that. What else do we have? Then we have 2 batteries. 2 batteries, and I think they have the little button with the light on them. And that one needs to be charged. See that? Yeah. So anyway, 2 batteries. And what else is there? There's another drill. So this is just like a drill that has a normal kind of a chuck on it, like most drills have, I guess. Yeah. So that's nice. That's a forward and reverse, and I would say variable speed, and it's got a bunch of settings there for one for drill, and then you can turn it and put it on 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and all that kind of stuff. 15. And it is a 2-speed. There'd have to be a way to switch it, but I don't know how. I might have to read the instructions. Anyway, that's another thing. So one's a drill and the other one is a hammer drill. So that's pretty slick. That's nice. It's got a bag in it so you can throw all the stuff in it, and once you got using it, you'd end up throwing all your other stuff in it too. I would suppose you could put other things in it that you could use with either drill. Enough room in there to stash a bunch of stuff in it. So there's another thing. The only trouble with getting stuff for Christmas is now where do you put it? I'm trying to clean the place up, and now I got more stuff to try and find to put somewhere. That's a good thing. I better keep the instructions, I guess. The other thing I got that I don't have out here to show you is I got 4 steak knives. So they've noticed in the house that I've been doing barbecuing, so they got me some steak knives. So that's that. Now, this is here, which is the kind of the main focus of this video is this. My son got me this, and I'll try and do what I need to do here without getting everything down in a pile. So that's the front side of it. And that's the back side of it. Get the glare out of it. And that picture is that's a few years old, that picture. Anyway, there's the old, I'll try and hold it this way. There's the old Ferguson tractor in the background there. Off to the right. So we get this set up here if I can. And this is a calendar. Where my son got it, but anyway, he sent away in the internet, of course, and got it made. So there's January. And we'll just kind of keep moving along. And there's February. And we had a bit of snow that year. That was probably 3 to 4 years ago. That's just a minor storm. That there's been some storms where you see behind my truck up by the house where it's kind of shoveled out. That would be like that all across the driveway. That height. Not often that we get that kind of snow, but we have had it. There's February. Well, we'll continue on here. March. It did run. And it wasn't stuck in that picture. I just stopped and took a picture, so I got back on it, put the snow blower back down, and it kept on going. Well, that daylight savings time starts March 10th, so that's not too far away. That's great. Okay, on to another one here. There's April. There's LGT 100 Ford, also known as Grunt. I used to do an awful lot of garden work, plowing, tilling, disking, cultivating, grew potatoes. It's kind of too bad I didn't have the channel going at that time, because I would have had an awful lot more videos on things that I did with garden tractors. Anyway, that's just the way it goes, eh? April. April Fool's Day is on Monday. What else we got here? April, May, next one, yep. Oops, I even got that right. There's our grass cutting team this year. No number on the side of that bigger one, but it is a Massey Ferguson 16. But the motor was replaced at some time, and it's a 12 horsepower in it now instead of a 16. But works great, cuts the grass just fine. Now, next we have June. And there's our Massey Ferguson 7 in the woods, doing what it does best. That is a great little tractor for being in the woods, hauling that trailer. And yeah, I know you can't get a whole lot in it, but I can get in around the woods with that and haul out cut up rounds just like that. That tractor's got a lot of float on the front end there, so it'll crawl over the stuff no problem. It's a dandy little tractor. Ooh, Father's Day's on the 16th of June. Yeah. Now, up to this fella here. Look at this fella here. He usually doesn't know what he's doing. Hardly knows what day it is. And again, you can see that the case tractor at one time worked. This was probably shortly after I had just finished painting it all up. And man, oh man, there was a lot of work put into that old tractor. It certainly didn't look like that when I got it. It didn't have them tires on it. It certainly wasn't that color. It had a big hole right around here in the metal where the non-original muffler stuck out through. Japan's spore tractor, I don't know, whatever caused them to do that, but they put a different muffler on it and cut the engine on it to make it fit. So, just amazing. So she's all fixed up there. She's even got LED headlights in her. And that's in July. There's something here that I bet none of you have seen before. You've probably seen an MF14 garden tractor before, but I'll bet you've never seen a Massey Ferguson manure spreader 51 before. And that is in August. And here's the little tractor that split all the wood this year. It hooked up to the homemade wood splitter that I had. I didn't make the wood splitter, I bought it like that. I did put the wheels under it, but it was really made for a 3-point hitch on a tractor and hooked to the tractor hydraulics. But I put a hitch on it. All those years ago now I did that, but I used to have it hooked up to the old Ferguson tractor. And the Ferguson would run it, and it pretty well split anything that you put into it, but the cycle time was about 4 days. Holy cats. So this little tractor here, she had no trouble running it. And the cycle time was quite a bit faster. Yeah, so that's September, yeah. But yeah, that little that system there split about 10 cords or 11 cords of wood this year. Worked great. Now we're getting into October. Well, there we are. That's the tractor that I have to get an engine for. That poor tractor, I think there's been 4 engines gone through that tractor for some unknown reason. Anyway, the tandem discs are on there now, and that's out at a buddy's place that I had grew potatoes there, so I disced that and plowed it and tilled it and cultivated it, and one year I got 1,200 pounds of potatoes out of that little field there. But anyway, I can't do that anymore. And that's in October. Here is, on the left is an LGT 165 Ford garden tractor. My son and I bought that 19 years ago. And she's a real workhorse, that fella. It came with a 50-inch deck, and it came with a 36-inch rear tiller, and it came with a 42-inch snow thrower, which I still have, but I changed over to a 42-inch snow thrower. I think I said blower. And the first one we had was a snow blower, and this one is a snow thrower. And I did modify the chute on this one. It's usually a fairly short chute on them with quite a turn off the top of the exit there. So that one's got less of a turn and it's higher, and she'll throw snow pretty good, that old tractor. I did modify the auger in it too. So then last year my son bought this tractor. This is a 1985 Ford 1210, 4-wheel drive, manual lock and rear diff, foot throttle, 10-speed standard. So I got cut off again on my 30 minutes there. I don't know what I'm going to do here with that. So, yeah, so that's a Ford 1210. Four-wheel drive, manual rear lock and differential, foot throttle, 10-speed, manual transmission, 16 horsepower diesel engine, 3-cylinder. And it came like that, and it also has a blower for it. So it's a neat little tractor. We used it. You used it with the 6-foot rear finish mower on it this year. I used it on the saw bench to cut wood. Anything the old Ferguson tractor will do, that tractor will do also. It's a neat little rig, that. All right, November. So we almost made it through. We're getting to the 30-minute time limit. I don't know why it's got a 30-minute time limit on it now. I never used to. Oh dear. Anyway, there we are. That's December. This is the last one. So there's the Massey Ferguson tractor with the loader on it and delivering the Christmas tree. And this tractor was a parts tractor, so I used to stick it out with lights on it. Anyhow, this calendar my son got for me. Like I say, he got it made somewhere. I don't know where, but boy, that's quite a thing. That I like it. I'm gonna have to find a spot to put it though, and it might just stay there. I might just put it up a little higher. But that was quite a thing. That. So there, if you're interested when Christmas is next year, there it is. I know, I can hear you. All right, that's it. I think that's about all I got for Christmas this year, which is just great. That's just what a fella needs, something like that. All right, so I guess that's going to be it for now. Hopefully this video worked. I was kind of hoping for new camera stuff for Christmas. Anyway, I'm going to have to start looking into something, I guess. I just don't have that kind of money, I don't think, but I'm going to have to start looking. So, I guess that's it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I had a great Christmas, and we're onwards to New Year's now. So now New Year's, we don't do too much anyway. We basically just stay home. We don't go out anywhere, so just a little too expensive for doing that stuff. And I go out to a New Year's Eve party, I just get in trouble anyway. Oh dear. All right. The tractors and this one here, I'll have to say it for it because it doesn't say nothing. The tractors and that one. And all the other stuff here in the garage all says Happy New Year. And hopefully everybody is well for the new coming year. And that's all we can ask for, right? All right. Goodbye. I can feel myself starting to ramble. So have a great week.